Welcome to Breaking News Today. The like button, and if you're new, make sure they hit that subscribe button down below and turn on my post.
Chelsea threatens Sarah and women working in WH to quit or else she gets brutal surprise. Chelsea Handler's antics are bordering on a total nervous breakdown as she turned her attention to the women working for the Trump administration, like Sarah Sanders and Kellyanne Conway. The canned Netflix celebrity went too far when she accused them of being horrible, disgusting mothers, and then threatened them, saying, "Quit or else," which caused Handler to get butchered by a brutal surprise. You'll love this. Ever since Chelsea Handler got fired from her Netflix gig, she has been on a total tirade, obsessing on President Donald Trump and all things connected to the White House administration. She has made White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders a special target, even before Handler got fired, mocking and degrading Sanders by hiring an obese actress to be the press secretary in several videos. In December, Page Six reported, the video, a promotion for Handler's Netflix series, is a fake step-by-step makeup tutorial, featuring comedy writer Fortune Feimster as Sanders. Each step of the fake tutorial is accompanied by crude jokes that ridicule, among other things, Sanders' face, Trump, and Republicans. Handler's sick obsession has progressed, and to say the former comedian is not too bright would be an understatement. So, she vowed to devote all her time to the Resist Trump movement, and she is easily swayed by the propaganda put out by the fake news. Handler actually believes all the bullcrap and gets super agitated, much like Rosie O'Donnell. It's Trump derangement syndrome at its worst. So, keeping that in mind, poor deluded Chelsea read an article about an interview between two of the biggest Trump haters around. MSNBC's Joy Reid interviewed political commentator Rana Sheh Hussain, and the vile, vulgar rhetoric these two shrews were cooking up about the women who work in the Trump White House was off the chart. Yet, Handler adopted it as facts and decided to make it known to the world. First, the deranged Handler tweeted, "Any woman that cares, sick, about the fundamental rights of other women should leave the WH. We have terrible representation during a time when women are finally using their voices to protect and honor each other." As you can see, Chelsea also attached the article we mentioned, making the subject matter of that article her proof that all women working for President Trump in the White House need to quit now. So, what was it in that interview between knucklehead Joy Reid and Rana Sheh Hussain that Chelsea Handler decided to put Sarah Sanders, Kellyanne Conway, and every other woman in the White House on this notice? You guys have stuck by him, Trump, through pedophilia, through sexual assault, domestic violence. This is a human rights issue. Rana Sheh Hussain ranted at the women working in the White House, according to Raw Story. This president does not stand behind your gender. This is not about partisan politics. This is a dangerous message for women around the world. GOP women, you owe it to women around the world, girls around the world to get out, she continued. I don't know how Kellyanne Conway looks at herself in the mirror, Hussain added. I don't usually pull this card, but, as a mother, how do you look at your daughters in the face? Wow. This Rana Sheh Hussain is a real piece of work, and Handler is her useful idiot. Before Donald Trump won the election, Hussain already had a huge bias against him, writing in the Huffington Post, Hillary is the best candidate regardless of what happens on look inside, whether Donald Trump gets the nomination or not, and consequently ends the world as we know it. America needs Hillary Clinton as president. And my New Year's resolution is to believe this will be the year we vote her in. But, Chelsea Handler isn't off the hook just because she is brain damaged and refuses to research topics for herself. She still must answer to those Americans who find her spewing this vulgar propaganda horrendous, and they let her have it on Twitter. Jester Lee asked Handler, if you were to be asked to join the WH, would you, or would that be counterproductive to your hate campaign? Where does it end? Then, there are women who are peeved that Handler thinks she speaks for all women in America and that any woman who is not pro-abortion, does not wear pink pussy hats, and is working for Trump is somehow not women in power. Funny, you don't speak for the majority of women. All the more reasons to keep women, in Trump's administration, tweeted Debbie S. I'm afraid she is. Chelsea Handler has lived a life of privilege and has no excuse to post such stupid crap about really smart and accomplished women like Sarah Sanders and Kellyanne Conway. These talking heads on MSNBC and CNN, who are women, should be ashamed of themselves, throwing other women under the bus. But, isn't that why they are proven to be liars? Handler and the gurus she listens to all espouse women's rights until the women don't agree with them politically. Then, forget about it. What a bunch of crap weasels these progressive women are, as they slither around in the swamp. Thank God, President Donald Trump and the dedicated women who work for him are making America great again.